Hello and welcome. This is CCFN 75, and we are playing round 2 of this matchup between RIP Paradise, Hussaria, BFR, and Fear Academy Red Bears TOG. So those other guys, White Fox. Let me just say the names. So it's Brazilian Fury, Hussaria, Paradise, and Rusty in Places. So there we go. Everyone got their name set. Excellent. And we are live in a minute. So let me just again broadcast to everyone that so they know, and there's no confusion here, that we are live on start and everything should be fine. Let me just switch sides for balance so we do get sort of everything in its right place. Yep. So round 1 was won by the U.S. side here, 293 tickets, if memory serves me right, which it never does.
Who's putting the fob down?
And it's going to be fun to see sort of how this, like, if the U.S. advantage was the thing that gave them the edge. They didn't really have that big of a kill advantage. So it's going to be interesting to see. And Chris Chaos here wishes he was a unicorn, which, honestly, not that good for battle. It does have the horn, so it's slightly better than just a horse, but still, when people have AKs, you're going to be in trouble. And we are off. And right now, it's looking like TOG pushing out hard and fast towards school here. And Dutch Poison, yeah, everyone's there. It's basically the entire TOG team, as well as a red bear or two. 3 red bears there. And they do look like they're going to rush slums as well. US side is looking like they're ready for them, though. Hussaria pushing in quite hard here, as well as Paradise coming in behind them. And yeah, White Fox there and Fear Academy coming in. Scratch jumping out to be with his buddies. It looks like they're going to drop an FOB up there. And Extreme B here pushing in. Wow, and a lot of casualties here. They're just looking up this alley. Yeah, this is looking like it did last time, pretty much. Except for the lack of a rush on Souk. It's looking like Red Bears and TOG are going to be on Souk with no big problem. Right now, we do have... oh my god. What a name. It is... what? I'm going to have to go on the list here. It is... Kakaroto. Jesus Christ. All right, so Kakaroto and the striker here. But right now, yeah, looking like this rush didn't succeed, despite it being twice the size of the previous rush. They just got killed. And there are rally points. And Fear Academy's rally point, though, extremely exposed here. Whereas White Fox have a much better approach from up here, but it's still like pushing in alone versus this huge of force is going to be tricky. And I do believe this is going to be really, really different with sort of these guys being slightly late, RIP and BFR here, slightly late to the party in terms of Souk, with TOG as well, having Laifu already on Mosque. Not going to help all that much, but the fact that they have a guy here just spotting things is going to change a lot. And, yeah, you need to get going. Oh, my God. A bit late there. Honestly, with these vehicles, not sort of, there's no weak side to them, right? All sides are equally armored and requires just as much hits. So with things being that way, like, if you're better off facing the direction you're going to retreat in, because they do back up really, really slowly. RIP now trying to push in. TOG Skin giving them the what for with the grenade, almost killing Southland there from BFR. And right now, yeah, I feel like Slums looking real secure up there. And as well as Souk looking secure. We're not going to have a repeat.
FA, just hold for that fob and then spawn and go to Moscow.
But will Localar going down. And US side just capturing Slums. Mosque is ready to go, but they need to be there. And they need to go, go, go. And yeah, there we go. So Souk being captured. And right now, because of Laifu being there right away, Reynolds and the rest of the boys from White Fox are pushing in now. But yeah, so it's looking like an Insurgents-sided thing. Yeah, and Insurgents do, in fact, start with 550 tickets, which I was wondering about. But it's starting to become common practice. And US, wow, that IED. I do believe it took out quite a few guys, yeah, as well as one bleeding out. That's a pretty decent. And Dope Pope here from RIP. Again with us. I saw him last CCFN. Just as impressive then. That name, man. So now a huge fight. Going to come over over Mosque here, but I do believe Militia are prepared for it. They have a huge force of guys here, as well as this vehicle here. Going to try and push itself into a slightly less awkward position, but... Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's not terrible. Let's have a quick look at what he can... Well, it's not great, but it's not terrible. He does have the entire river north covered, which absolutely is nice. But then again, he is exposed pretty badly because of this sort of stop in the wall here. But right now, looking like, really looking like they have this covered, to be perfectly honest. And it is not uncommon for the first round to be a lot harder fought than the second. Ooh, and this striker in trouble. Is it a striker, though? It absolutely is a striker. And you need to get in that turret and shoot back. Because this thing is a lot weaker than you. Extreme B going down there with that recon vehicle. And Hussaria now trying to push in. And next to no comms this round. I actually have to double check, but I do have a squad up. So yeah, here we go. RIP and the boys still trying to push in here. US side making their presence known on the southern side here. But they still have a long way to go, and their buddies too, but they are sort of coming in. Red Bears here trying to flank around, see if they can get any kind of presence on flag. And by that I mean Slums. But I think they're hitting a brick wall here. They're kind of forced to go up the river. And Fear Academy taking a lot of casualties as well. It's looking like the US side can break over here. And even though they did take that initial vehicle loss, and not to mention the fact that they were a tad bit slow on the south side. So let's quickly have a look here. And honestly, it's looking like US side slight kill advantage here. It's about a third. And 445 to 522. So about a 70 ticket difference right now. So not as good as round one US side. Basically, they're not matching them toe to toe, but with the way these captures went, yeah, with the way these rounds went, like anything can change. And right now, Kanaj making it on top of the roof here, actually disrupting. Ooh, and you might bleed out, man. Yeah, you did. A lot of that today. And Kanaj now still holding. Pliskin could come up behind him, though. Oh, that grenade. Wow. All right, so let's quickly have a look at the map, and you will notice that militia do have school, souk, and mosque right now. Slums is U.S. as well as their compound. So it is, and they're still trying to push through in the same direction here, and a lot of dead bodies from both sides. Rock and roll is still up though. On the wall to the north here. Really, really tricky position to but gets taken out by Typhon. Typhoon? It is Typhon, I guess, because it's 2 O's in Typhoon, isn't there? Localar coming in here and is going to get the side view of Absinthe here. Oh, but gets taken out by the striker. And I feel like militia now more localized than they were now. Only in this area instead of all over here. Now they're sort of only in Mosque and towards the east of Mosque. But they look like they're sort of flanking out, I guess. White Fox's marksman making his presence known here on the side. I do believe, like, if I were trying to get that close to a striker, it would be because I had an IED. And he does have that kit. He does have that kit, but why he isn't pushing up, I do not know. And I don't think an IED would do it either, especially since he's next to that repair station right there. And doing damage as well. Thori going down there. All he did was look through a window. Cost him his life. And yeah, US side now being pushed back on the south side here. A lot of forces pushing out that way, and now I feel like insurgents are back on track, back where they were before they got pushed, basically. So yeah, now marksman, sneaky, and getting an IED in position here. Is that what he's doing? And now throwing a grenade. Yeah, he got an IED in position. Threw a grenade. And then set off the IED. And I do believe it did do damage to this thing, but the fact that it's next to a repair station is going to make it no real problem, I do believe. Yeah, so right now US side flanking deep, and they have a couple of guys inside here sick. Taking out, is that Bams? Taking out Bams. Lone Ranger now. Bandaging for dear life. Going to pay for it with his life, though.
It's just like push out there.
And now this is kind of clear general disarray. Still a lot of insurgent troops here. Sorry, militia troops. And BFR, yeah, they're going to set up an FOB here. Way behind enemy lines. And that's going to enable the US side to push in from two sides. It's really going to help them at least a little bit since they're... Ooh, wow. And, yeah, that might help a lot. Kenny T here dropping the IED on that FOB, making sure that if someone starts capping it, they have the ability to blow them up straight to hell. And White Fox here pushing close on that FOB. RIP. Eating it in that compound there because of those grenades. And Typhoon kills Skin there. And they are pushing in. And there goes Overgate.
Just on the stairs, the rest are dead.
Ooh, and that pistol kill.
If you do need backup, I'll leave some of my guys at Mosque.
Clear in here or what?
Would anyone please strike?
Oh my god. And he bled out. But they did get him. They did clear this compound. There is no FOB here. I do believe the FOB to be further out this way, which would be the smart choice. Yeah. It was right here behind me. It's inside here. Yeah. So, but they are getting close to the hab, and they are disrupting this attack completely. There's nothing happening there. And let's quickly have a look. Is there now a new hab up here? There is, absolutely. And I do believe it's been spotted already. Not marked on map, but it's absolutely been spotted. And yeah, this should increase the pressure on this other, this eastern side here.
Enemies on the hab. Enemies on the hab.
Enemies are on the hab. And really? Well, oh, it's Paradise's. Yeah, and he got shot from the roof there, but oh, really nice position there, and also spotting that hab, making it so the U.S. side have a clear advantage right now, knowing where the hab is, and being able to. And look at this, wow, all this pushing out and aggressive defending have given them an opening. Silent Blood going down. Lightfu though gets the revenge. Almost kills Sick from the tower here. And right now, yeah, now a couple more Red Bears pushing in. But still, yeah, absolutely you could do it. More people on Mosque. Right now there's only 2. And 2 will not do, especially with your entire eastern flank collapsing. And that gives the enemy just like a free route directly towards your hab. And now a lot of guys spawning here. Ooh, the FOB was going down there for a second. I do believe he's dead now, though. We can check the pulse. But I don't believe that's necessary, since something like that would blow him to bits. Alright, so now the entire south flank has collapsed. And I do believe most of these guys are going to... Oh, actually, they're just going into Mosque proper here. And are going to hold it from there. But the entire south flank here, wide open for RIP to push in. BFR also here. And it's looking like Red Bears are holding on flag. Sick now. Super lucky to not get shot in the back there. Lone Ranger looking away just at the right time. And he did get shot by Chris Chaos there. All the way over there. And this angle, a lot longer than people realize. But this is not a good place to be just because of this huge wide little, yeah. So, okay, really nice. Now, U.S. side attacking from 2 flanks. They are down on tickets, though, about 110. Slightly less, but still not ideal when you really need to pull this out of your hat and win it. And it's looking like they're going to lose the FOB. And they have 0 backup. There is 1 rally point out and about right now. But if they lose that FOB, it is all done. They're shooting what they can of explosives on it. But all these guys need to do is be close to it. That's it.
Everyone make sure you have good rallies. We're not going to have a FOB for like 5 minutes.
Yep. And that is a really nice tip. Because no one has good rallies. And right now, Squad 3... and Squad 1 forced to spawn back at main, and this is going to leave the insurgent side vulnerable. Really, at the moment, they need to not be vulnerable. They actually now really need to... and what's happening over here? Like, is there finally an attack happening and BFR now responding to it? I guess they do have a FOB up here, but I feel like it's a bit of an overreaction. There's no way they could have known, obviously, that it's only Extreme B, Chikibriki, and Localar over here, sorry. Chikibriki is, I assume, one of them... Oh, actually, he's a sniper. He's not even a sniper. He's an optics soldier. And eats it. Really nice 6th sense there by Clef. Just, he knows.
Oh, good find. Nice.
Put a mark.
Alright, and now more rallies on map, but still only 2, and there's 4 squads. This FOB is down. And it is wide open. US side now pushing in. Only Kras left alive here. And a lot of US troops pushing in. Bobby and Kras going to face off. Bobby eats it. I think that was a headshot right there because he just died. And Bob, oh, gets him. And right now, Mosque completely clear. And this could be the turning point the US side have been waiting for. Chris Chaos and Poison Spider now facing off against RIP. Oh, Poison Spider nearly biting the dust there. I do believe he's going to survive that. But not by much. And right now, US side have a solid hold on Mosque here. It should be neutral at any moment. And with this huge force of insurgents now way off track. Fear Academy here, I do believe, are launching an attack. Launching an attack here on slums, but they are going to be late. I don't believe they will be able to make it. And this striker, though, looking like it could eat the dust here. Rock and Rolla, what are you? Are you the right class at the right time? Man, a lot of shit hitting this thing. This repair station, the only thing keeping it alive. Rock and Rolla is a sniper. Chicky Bricky, though. No, actually, that is Battle Caught. Battle Caught also eats it. Looking like it could survive, but this guy could die. And Rock and Rolla deciding, hey, I'm just gonna remove this thing. And yeah, okay, so Fear Academy, not that bad. Right now they neutralized Mosque. So if they're just gonna keep capping, they are going to be out of position. It is now up to the insurgent side to stop this. Dead in its track. They need to stop this cap on Mosque at all costs because they neutralized before Fear Academy started capping over here. Now, I'm selling my selling my goats before I brought them to market. I don't know what the expression is in your language, but I'm basically assuming FA are going to do this. An assumption is the mother of all. Ooh, wow, Mato there getting Voyager. And it's not looking like it because Ashbringer, only guy alive here on this assault. And yeah, US side just defended slums. This striker still up. And Absinthe, only real guy here against Serial Killer. Alright, so they definitely lost Mosque, and they're looking like they're going to lose Souk because right now they're going to have to fight back for it. 277, but they're going to gain tickets when they capture Mosque, and Souk looking like it's lost too. Like, insurgents, God damn it, militia really have to get their stuff together right now, and I do believe they have a new FOB up once again in the street, and it hasn't been spotted already. There was a U.S. troop there that was dead, and he should have been able to hear it, maybe? Possibly not. It could be undetected. I don't know. It is in the street, though, so, I mean, it's not really trying to hide all that much. Right now, Moss captured, so we're at 292. Insurgents still at 340, but once you start getting momentum like this, it is incredibly difficult to stop it. Like, it requires a large counter surge here, and with Fear Academy still spawning up here. And Red Bears as well.
We were looking for their phone.
Up here.
We're going to do last push for their hab, and if not, we'll respawn down south.
We need to be on Souk, to be honest.
All right. So right now, everyone on Mosque is looking like they're pulling down to Souk. I do believe they figure that they know that the force is up there by... Yeah, and this is just not ideal here for... Wow, but look at this Poison Spider on a rampage. Killing nearly the entirety of RIP. And right now, Suk
That's what we're gonna do with. We're gonna just
has been secured. Are you the medic, though? Yes, you are the medic, and this could be the game changer here. Let me just get your name. It is Ricky AOM from RIP here, getting all these buddies up. Gets the medic first, like any good medic. Squad leader second. So impartial meet next. Skin, though, could put a stop to their plans. They need someone covering, and fast. Skin now turning around to check that have a look at this roof. And he could see... Oh, actually. Oh, wow. That's kind of buggy, though. He was in this ditch here, bouncing up and down, giving Laifu the opportunity to shoot him whenever he was bouncing in the air. And that's kind of bad. All right. So it's looking like... Oh, but they're on the FOB. Oh, again. But this FOB, I mean... They will get the rally point, though, and that's going to be tricky. Kinaj getting taken out there. Did they get the FOB, though? They got the FOB. That's another 20 tickets. 298 to 281. With the U.S. side on the initiative here. This could be devastating. This is possibly the most exciting round 2 I've ever had. However... Yeah, they did take out the FOB, did they? Have they even found it? They took out the Hab. Got a hit on the striker.
I tried to build up the thingy again.
And where's the FOB?
We don't leave up one on slums, for fuck's sake.
my squad's moving in back to mosque right now.
There we go. It's up here.
Suk is being held. Just push.
No. Yeah. So, okay, so they are pushing Mosque. Mosque should be in a little bit of trouble, and it absolutely is. Subtle Rod, only guy on it right now for the U.S. side. Subtle Rod going down, so it's now wide open. BFR are dead. U.S. side defending Mosque. Oh, wow. Okay, so it is Dude TZ managing to stop this cap for a little bitty while, because right now Suk should be capping. And if they manage to neutralize before this main wave hits here, Dude TZ, you need to be alive and well right now. You need to hide. You need to not... Oh, Dude TZ, I think he... Oh, he realizes. Gets Voyager, gets Ashbringer. Almost Dory. And now with Wick here as well, I do believe this should be stabilizing. Whereas Suk looking not ideal. And honestly, how they haven't neutralized yet, I do not know. Another hit on this striker. God damn it, man. Ooh, Fear Academy's Leo here shooting down this alley. Actually gets Sweet Tea. Or Sweet, I guess is the name. Was this striker hit again? No, I don't think so. And you honestly need to set up somewhere over here just overlooking this road, man. That'd be devastating right now. Gets on the repair kit. Suk. Still not neutral? Come on. How is this flag still holding? There we go. Now neutral. And Mosque not capturing. Which means one thing. The only thing sort of the U.S. side needs to do now is sit on this flag. That's all they need to do. And right now they're still down on tickets. But once they cap this... Ooh, but Laifu as well as PBR D2. Oh, God. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name. Wow, that's a sixth sense. You walk over here, and then you just turn around. All right, so yeah, they should still be 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cap stopped? Really? No. I don't believe it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's being held on Souk. But now more guys coming in. But this is bad news with Fear Academy now capturing Mosque. Oh, that should be the held cap. Actually, this could be what they're talking about because they only need one dude on this cap to hold it. And Duke, right now, holding. Just sneaking around.
Okay, they're taking Souk again.
And now Insurgents taking Souk back, but a lot of reinforcements coming in here. I don't think that's going to last for very long. Yeah, right now, Souk should be capturing for the US side. I don't see how this could be any different. A lot of Insurgents coming in from the east, though, but there are a lot of US troops on flag right now, and Souk should be capping. 232 to 240. And they captured Souk, so now it's 206 to 248. This is the turning point for the US side.
My squad's moving in now to help squad 3 defend.
And right now, US side just need to push school. And this is basically the Insurgents crumbling right here. Losing those 2 FOBs. They do have a new FOB now, though, but it is in the line of fire. And I don't know if the fact that they've been placing these FOBs just so in the open, because they have not been hard to spot.
Oh shit, get up.
And wow.
Get out.
Get out. All right, so yeah, and now the assault on school is starting, but militia are ready for it. They do believe. They do believe. They do look like they're going to be pushing out towards Souk, though. Just by the way they're moving, they're not really going towards school. I think maybe they just want to get in the way of this main wave, not knowing there's a different wave on the north side here that's going to be pushing in very, very soon. And who is this? This is Southland here from Brazilian Fury, going to be pushing in here all by himself. Let's have a quick look at how that goes for him. He's actually coming from an angle that's pretty secure. Can he see the hab from here? Can he identify the hab from here? I guess that's the... I guess if you come over here, you can. He's now shooting. Oh! Kenny T nearly getting him. He needs to bandage. But he has a nice compound there to bandage in. And right now, these guys are being held back here. Extreme B. By the skin of his teeth.
Keep pushing out towards the enemy when you get the chance.
All right, so this is all is not lost yet for the Insurgent side. Wow, Laifu and PBR202 or 2D2. Yeah, that's basically R2D2 from now on. I'm sorry, man. You brought this on yourself. So, yeah, Laifu and R2D2 is here. And it is currently looking like 150 to 229. So not as strong a win, but if they can keep this up, it's going to be just as hard for the Insurgents. And the fact that they're sort of, I don't know, they're really, really spread out. But Souk is vulnerable, I feel. Paradise now coming back in. Paradise is sick. And Astro with RIPs. Arlanus and Neo. I guess it could be Neo Dark. It's fucking, yeah, it's Neo Dark. Jesus. Alright, so BFR as well as Hussaria here. Brazilian Fury and Hussaria pushing in on the north side. And they are not to be messed with, taking down Subtle Rod and Kenny T. TOG's Citrix. Oh, kill sweet. Does need to bandage, though. Yes, he does. I thought maybe that was a grenade. Do you hear him, though? Oh, wow. Psychologist, though, from Fear Academy coming in. Pushing hard. This north flank looking like it's crumbling. And this 50 cal just shooting at nothing up here. And Psychologist, nice flanking run there. Gets a lot of guys before going down. And now it's all up to the medics. So really no Hussaria managing to go through. Mado getting a kill there. Killer Stinct? Really? That's your name? Hang on. Yeah, it's Killer Stink BR. Alright, so BF... Oh, but going down. But now the Hab has been spotted, most definitely. There's no way he didn't recognize what that was. So I do believe the Hab has been spotted, which should increase the pressure on it. But right now... Oh, I do believe they are capping. So Sook is currently being capped here. Let's look at the kills, though. Just a slight advantage here. It's pretty much the same as last round. Insurgents getting a lot more kills than they did before. And right now, it's all up to the US side just to stop. Just to stop this neutralization here. And make sure that this far no longer Pliskin here covering the road gets taken out. R2D2 now coming up. Wants to guard this door. And this striker covering the road. Oh, gets R2D2 there. And another striker on the south side here. Really, really nice. Taking out the reinforcements.
There's two strikers there. We can't deal with it.
Yeah, but it's still a lot of insurgents here on flag. But the fact that these strikers are cutting off the reinforcements is basically going to hurt the rest of these guys as well, because Reynolds, Lightfu, as well as Stenset and Marksman, they don't have a lot of support. They have each other, and that's it. And every guy that the US side kills is going to be a guy that's not going to be resupplied. And right now, that's one. Did he spot Localar? I think he did. I think he knows someone's here. There we go. That's two. Now we've got Lightfu, Reynolds, Stenset, and Marksman in. But that's it. Yeah, and Sook has been secured. And now still a hard north flank on this, but it's 190 to 80 right now, and it's looking like it's going to be a solid win here for the US side yet again. Lightfu still alive after all this, hiding in this building, actually surprisingly effective. I don't know how many kills he's gotten, but he's been a pain. I can tell you that right now. Reynolds as well, alive and well, going to shoot Cole dead in the face. And these guys basically covering each other's backs here. One on the south, one on the north. Reynolds gets hit, needs to bandage. Yeah, just covering these doors, not really doing anything else. As long as the enemy wants to be in this building, I guess what you're doing is effective. And now mortars? Whose? It is Bob. It's Bob on mortars. Finally got some mortars set up on this tiny little map. You really only need one mortar position to be effective. But it's difficult to have effective mortars with this much structure. you're going to be hitting a lot of roofs. Now putting mortars on. Ooh, wow. And Bam's coming in behind here. Wow, medic as well. Oh, but Neodart coming up behind him gets him. And that's going to secure a lot of kills. Getting that medic out of commission. And Laifu has gone down as well. And right now, looking real grim. 32 to 184. And these strikers have been doing damage. Let's actually just have a quick look. It's Cliff. Cliff has been driving all day. And Cliff is in paradise, isn't he? Cliff, 27 kills, 33 takedowns. So really, really, really strong striker play here. What happened to the striker down here? Yeah, he pulled back. So that is Fast. And Fast, I do believe, 19 and 22. So, wow, really, really nice kills here. 146 to 75. A 2-to-1 kill death ratio. Not bad at all for a... not bad at all for a CCFN, which is sort of... I guess it's experienced players facing experienced players. Kenny T, wow, nearly getting the hat trick here. Gets taken out by Neodark. And right now, US side pushing them away on the south side as well. With 3 tickets remaining, this is going to be a really, really even match. In the end, about 100 ticket disparity here. There we go, 173. So that's 120 ticket win for let's see, that's Fear Academy, Red Bears, those other guys, and White Fox are going to be winning here with about 120 tickets. And yeah, so well played to everyone. Paradise, RIP, Hussaria, BFR, White Fox, TOG, Red Bears, and Fear Academy. Really well played, everyone. It was a pleasure to watch. Good games all, and thanks for watching.